Live from Detroit. Hi, everyone. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And now Washington starting group. Darius Garland is out there with Hero. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Johnson in at the power forward. And for Detroit, Hart is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Richardson. A three-pointer is right on target.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to... Get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. The drive by Garland. We play just over a minute here in the first. Hart finds Isaac. And here's Valanciunas. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. That one wide left. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Hart, that's good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Washington has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Garland looking it over. Hero from long range. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So it's the Pistons now. 7-point differential. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Irving passes to Isaac and taken away by Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Drummond. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Wizards leading by 7. Hero on the wing, covered by Irving. And Drummond kicks to Richardson. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Pistons. Now Wiggins. There's the dish to Valanciunas. Back to Wiggins. Valanciunas passes to Wiggins. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So for the Pistons, Harrell, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Lyles comes in for Isaac. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Josh Hart. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Smith is checked in.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
For the Wizards, Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Richardson. Malik Beasley comes in for Hero. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Back to Mitchell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Detroit has possession. Down by 12. Wiggins with it. To the middle. Here's Lyles. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Pass to Beasley. Here's Osman. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Wiggins outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And Harris comes it in.
And when he's a roller, Montre. Heroes can catch any pass because he has great hands.
Beasley finds Mitchell. Back to Beasley. Cranes the three-pointer.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pistons trail by 11. Harris passes to Harrell. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Pass to Wiggins. Earl high post. Beyond the arc. And it's Wiggins missing. Beasley outside. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Wizards out front, leading by 14. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it? Great for them to... tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Pistons, Trey Lyles out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Harris. And it's Alvarado in at the one spot. And it's Harrell missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result. The 2020 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Montrezl Harrell, provides energy and scoring off the bench.
Driving in, here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Wiggins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And as effective as he's been throughout his career, Harrell has remained a reserve. Steve, why does he fit that role so well?
I think, Kevin, at 6'7", not the prototypical size for the center position, but he is instant offense, and with the reserve, he gets all he can eat.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Washington.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
For the Pistons, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Lyles. And Hart subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Pass to Mitchell. Wide open. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now, Hero, defended by Hart. 4 on the clock. Here's Richardson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Richardson's got 11 points. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
To the paint, there's Garland, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Irving against Garland. Deflects the pass. Isaac passes to Irving. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Garland, the pass to Hero. Back to Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free. Another shot. And it's sent back by Isaac. Garland kicks to Hero. Back to Garland. Drills it from outside. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garland against Irving. Down low. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Hero. Detroit with the rebound. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. They get it back. Isaac passes to Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Richardson.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
For Detroit, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Detroit making a switch here. Isles checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Smith. Richardson, no luck.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Irving up top. With the drive. Buries the easy one. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Bucket is good. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And the shot goes down. Irving's got 8 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Pistons. That one falls. Isles got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland against Wiggins. Johnson for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Wiggins throws it down.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
There's Garland. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Wiles. Wiggins outside. Left side, Irving. All alone. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Shoot first kind of guard. Kyrie Irving doesn't waste any time.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Josh Richardson having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 1 assist. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
The difference in bench.
And that'll about do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Josh Richardson really having a great game.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Drummond. Josh Richardson out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Garland. And it's Hero into the 2-guard. Valanciunas, good.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Outside Garland. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pistons trail by 17. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Isaac. No good. Shot missing. And it's Washington the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's Wiggins missing. Wizards leading by 17. And the pass to Richardson. Nailed from three-point land. Richardson's got 16 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Montrezl Harrell.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Good on the bucket. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Pass to Hart. Will it go? And they recover it. Isaac passes to Alvarado. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. Johnson at the elbow. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Right side, Garland. Pass to Drummond. Back to Garland. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 11.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Well, this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Come on, get back for your Pistons game, sir. Pistons mascot,
Check in for the Pistons. Joe Harris comes in for Josh Hart. Then for the Wizards, Smith checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Jetty Osman in for Josh Richardson. That'll be a 5-second call.
Washington.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Garland the pass to Smith. Here's Osman. Can't cash in from close range. Pistons have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And yes, it's good. Harris has got his first points of the night. Here's Washington. They're on a 15-6 run. Passes it to Hero. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one's good. Osman.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Harris outside. Harris missing again. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. And they get it back.
Detroit. Wow.
Beasley's checked in for Washington. Mitchell comes in for Hero.
Malik Beasley.
That's a 2 from Smith. Beasley trying to break free. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Releases. Detroit, no good that time either. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. And there's the the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Trey Lyles, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Wiggins. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Washington. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Pistons. Alexander Walker comes in for Irving.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And he's good on the second. .127 left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Detroit, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Vonleh. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now the pass to Harrell. Shot to stop the run. Rebound, Washington. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Pistons. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
Mitchell outside. Here's Vonleh. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Washington shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Down low. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Washington Wizards going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example. Unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. They've got Dragic, Robert Covington out there with Harris, and it's Richards in at the 5. Dragic against Mitchell. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Beasley. Off target from... outside. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Harris passes to Covington. Oh, that's blocked. Richardson outside. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Richardson. And that's now 7 points for Davion Mitchell. Here's Alexander Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
To the middle, here's Beasley. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. The rebound by Richards. Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Beasley. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
Late reaction defense. Defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Covington finds Dragic for three. Harris. That one, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Covington passes to Harris. Good on the shot.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beasley outside. Offensive rebound. Watford, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Richardson, so it's Richardson with the jam.
Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Passes it to Richards. Fades back. Doesn't go that time. And a big
lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yep, that one goes.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Alexander Walker passes to Dragic. And here's Harris from the arc. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beasley outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Watford. Detroit with the rebound. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Harris from the arc.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Dragic. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 41. 1:37 left in the 4th. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Richardson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Higgins is back in for Harris. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jerome. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
The Pistons shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Josh Richardson.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
There's the steal. Beasley with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Beasley against Dragic. Pass to Watford. The rebound by Richard. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Beasley. To the paint. Here's Watford. And he slams it one-handed.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Covington. Back to Dragic. To halt the run. The rebound by Watford. Here's Jerome. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd.
You said it won't be so easy, but I feel so. Got the power to break me. Yeah, I know I feel too. Chin up, down is easy. And I feel this good. Said you're not down with me. All the best time to. Whatever I say, whatever I do's not enough for you. Wherever you go, understand that I said what I wanted to. Whatever I say, whatever I do, I'm in love with you. Wherever you go, understand that I said what I wanted to.
Thinking as I count these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this fed up. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the shit I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find that you find I'm alive before I say
In our book, you're all winners.
goodbye. Before they tell me all the I did was just a lie. This really ain't my life. Taking out this notebook every day. Writing down my feelings cause it makes me feel okay. Promised you I'd take you from that life you living now. But then we hit the ground. They say that they we running down your villas. No, they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took in. I wish I told you all that's in my.
The serene atmosphere here in down, just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Kuminga. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for Detroit, we've got Jonas Valanciunas. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hart in at shooting guard. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Siakam, no good. It's Wiggins on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's Kuminga for three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
You know, Jonathan Kuminga has a terrific build for NBA action. He's got height and a 7-foot wingspan, combined with a lot of quickness and athleticism.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Flashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Shamet from outside the arc. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Well, Grant, where you really see Kuminga put his physical gifts to use is on defense.
That's right. He sticks to his man like glue and also has a great nose for the boards. He was collecting a very respectable amount of rebounds down there in the G League. 0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Shamit. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. It's Wiggins on the wing. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Siakam in the post. Valanciunas on him. Siakam, no good. Pass to Wiggins. And he tried. Power it home!
Wow! Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called. Milwaukee. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Now here's Siakam. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Hart finds Isaac. Back to Hart. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's DeRozan. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Doubled by Hart. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Dinwiddie against Irving. Out to the wing. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Over Wiggins.
It looks like they're sleepwalking through the first quarter.
It's been a cold start, no doubt. They've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
Shamit, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Wiggins outside. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. to be a second foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Harrell's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Hart. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant. Something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the inside. DeRozan against Harris. Back to Harrell. Inside. And Harrell with the strong finish.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with... His positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Irving, down low. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Cousins. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Moutier, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to Cousins. And book it for Vanderbilt.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Pistons leading. Outside Irving. 56 seconds left in the first quarter.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tipped away. Three-pointer. Rebound Detroit. Outside Irving. To the paint. Out to Harris. Outside Irving. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. Pulls it. Offensive rebound. He's off on the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top. They're up by 10. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Jared Vanderbilt out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Moody, then it's Emmanuel Mudiay, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. The Bucks trail. Over to the left wing, Moody from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. And here's Detroit to the middle. Here's Mudiay. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Inside, here's Thomas. With the second effort, pass to Moody from behind the arc. That one is off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Outside Irving. The rebound by Moody.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Back to Cousins. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Siakam, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kuminga comes in for Thomas. Here's Irving. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Siakam. The Bucks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Isaac, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hart comes in for Harris. The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Isaac. Shoots over Kuminga. Second chance shot. And the nice bucket inside from Wiggins. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Well, I tell you what, that 7-foot condor-like wingspan of Wiggins helps him get to the miss and convert it into points.
Now here's Dinwiddie, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Siakam. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. So sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Valanciunas, basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And it's an 11-point Pistons lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Kuminga. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Detroit calls timeout. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had... a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Irving against Dinwiddie. Irving, the pass to Isaac, stolen by Dinwiddie. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Kuminga's shot is off.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Wiggins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And there you go. Monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Valanciunas against Siakam. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Pistons. Isaac's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wiggins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's so well coordinated, so smooth as an athlete is Wiggins. And that time showing up off the dribble.
And here's DeRozan. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 2 points. That one goes.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
1:42 left to play in the second quarter. Irving against Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. There's the drive. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Siakam.
And with Pascal Siakam, you had the feeling he might get moved. He was sought after by a lot of franchises, and ultimately the team paid the asking price. Siakam immediately makes this team more competitive.
So both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw is good.
An incredibly improved player. Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, then 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket of the game. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. DeRozan outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to DeRozan. Detroit with a rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
To the inside. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Sinks the tray.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. In transition, here come the Bucks. DeRozan passes to Cousins. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sport. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. Thanks for joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jonas Valanciunas out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Irving, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Irving. Hart with it. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Pass to Dinwiddie. On the wing, DeRozan. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Wiggins drives in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, I think this is an ideal recipe for Wiggins. Attacking on the drive, making people try to match up with his athleticism. That's a winning combination for Wiggins.
And foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. Harrell's checked in for the Pistons. The Bucks also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Siakam. DeRozan outside. Pass to Shamet. The 3. Detroit with a rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
DeRozan outside. Here's Kuminga. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Boy, that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. He dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to.
Here's Vanderbilt, hounded by Wiggins. Pass to Kuminga. Sinks that one from the post. Kuminga's got 7 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Hart passes to Harrell. Here's Irving. To the paint. Harrell, no good.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Lyles, he's checked in for the Pistons. Moody's checked in for the Bucks. Thomas comes in for Dinwiddie. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Harrell passes to Wiggins. On the take. That one goes. Count it. 12 points for him.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Montrezl Harrell, like a lot of second-round picks, carries an attitude edge in how they go after the game. It serves him well. He had to fight for minutes early in his career, and he's earned his way.
Pass to Lyles. Back to Irving. Down low. Inside. Here's Harrell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And even now, after solidifying his place, remember, he won the 2020 Sixth Man of the Year award. Clark, I don't see his disposition changing that much.
I agree with you, B.A. I mean, he's still chippy as ever, and he's got that edge. It didn't help that the Clippers moved on from him the very summer he won that award you just mentioned.
And he makes the first.
And the energy Harrell plays with is incredible. He's like a junkyard dog with basketball skills when he plays.
Cousins, he's checked in for the Bucks. Moutier comes in for DeRozan. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Here's Lyles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Cousins with the steal. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Harris outside. To the middle. His first shot coming late. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Here's Moutier, pounded by Harris.
Pistons foul.
The Pistons making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for the Bucks. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Moody from outside. Connects from downtown. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
You don't want to leave guys free when Thomas has the ball. He's really good at finding the open man. Solid possession there.
Harris passes to Valanciunas. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Thomas. Valanciunas covering. Tipped.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie outside to the paint. Kicks it out to Siakam. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's the Detroit Pistons now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Bucks. Pascal Siakam out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. Clock at 4. Wiggins for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Thomas. Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Cousins, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Bucks. DeRozan comes in for Thomas. Here's Shamet. And it's rejected. Left side Hart. Pass to Irving. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Kuminga's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks. DeRozan right side. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pistons have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hart finds Isaac. Back to Hart. Fires from deep. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Irving. Now here's Isaac. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Harrell's checked in for Valanciunas. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
You know, when we talk about the new NBA and younger players who fit the mold, Jonathan Isaac is actually kind of a poster child for that. Perfect for today's game.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Pistons. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. For Isaac, why do you think Jonathan is an ideal type of player for the current game, Clark?
Well, you know, B.A., it's simple. Every team wants a guy with length. And Isaac's got a 7'1" wingspan. He's a terrific athlete. And, you know, that combination leads to lots of block shots on defense and the ability to stretch the floor at the other end because he's a pretty good shooter. So as he continues to develop that three-point shot, watch out. He'll be the epitome of a 3-and-D guy.
Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Wiggins. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shamet. They need this. Second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
For Detroit, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Hart finds Harrell. Here's Irving. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Hart. Back to Irving. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Wiggins against DeRozan. Here's Shamet. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Detroit. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now. Irving against Siakam. Hart passes to Irving. And here's Isaac. Now here's Hart. Pass to Harrell. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Andrew Wiggins.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Hart passes to Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
It's Shamet on the wing. Isaac covering. And the foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game for the Pistons. Richards has checked in for Isaac. Alexander Walker comes in for Hart. And Dragic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Fernando's checked in for Siakam. Moody comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Hampton's checked in for Shamet. And it's Thomas in for Dinwiddie. Dragic outside. Pass to Wiggins. Kept alive. And the Bucks with possession. 17-point game. Here's Thomas. And a miss there on the triple. Dragic outside. The 3. Offline. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and
Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order.